All right. Welcome to HIIT class tonight. My name's Kayla. I'm going to be going over what equipment we need. This is a dirty 30 WOD workout tonight. So it's meant to be tough. We're only hitting legs and core. I'm really excited for this one. Don't let the leg part intimidate you at all. You can go at your own pace. If you are joining the live class, drop a comment so I know who's participating. If you don't want anybody to know you're participating, you can also just like the post or just message me privately, I guess. But tonight, so what equipment you guys will need? You're going to need, in the beginning, I'm going to warm up with a foam roller. It's optional. You don't have to use it. We're just going to do like a quick 30 seconds on it. Make sure you have water near you. It's going to be a sweaty workout. Plus, we want to stay hydrated. And then when I'm sitting on here, you want some kind of stool, or if you have, I don't have any stairs in my home, but if you have stairs, something that you're stepping up on, preferably that's at a lower height. Make sure that this is sturdy. We don't want to be stepping on like a coffee table. It's going to break or anything like that. This is going to be a go at your own pace. So it's optional if you want a timer. You're going to be listening to your own music. I'm just going to show you the exercises. I'll be doing it along with you, but I may be going faster or slower depending on what you're doing. First portion is a leg workout, and then at the very end, we're going to be doing core. So whether you don't want to join in for the legs, you want to pop in for core, you can keep this on in the background. But I'm going to get started with the warm-up. So if you have a foam roller, we're going to give time for people to join. We're going to start foam rolling those quads. So I want you guys to bring it down to the floor. We're going to lie our hips right down on top of that foam roller. Walk it out onto your forearms, and we're going to slowly roll over those quads. So we're going to do 30 seconds here. Nice and easy, giving time for people to warm up, get your stuff ready for class. Good, halfway, 15 more seconds here. Really trying to roll out some of that tension and get some blood flow to our quads. Good, go ahead and relax off of that. If you didn't have a foam roller, not a big deal. We're going to be moving on to exercises you can do. So we're going to start off nice and tall here. Let's go ahead and spread those feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. Hands are going to go straight, and we're going to have alternating toe touches. Now, you don't have to touch the floor here. You can go down to your shin, but we're pushing our bottom back, keeping our back nice and flat. And I don't have music on just yet. You're welcome to have music on in your home. I want you guys to be able to hear me okay. I've been having some laptop sound issues here. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back up top. We're going to have some hip openers. So I want you to stay strong in your core here. You're going to open that hip up to the side and set it down. So we're going to alternate sides. So lift that knee up, open the hip, and set it down. And if you need to, you can always hold on to a wall if that makes this a little bit more easy. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We did this in one of my classes earlier this week. You're going to hold on to a stable surface. Core is nice and tight. We're going to do 15 leg swings forward and back. Then we're going to turn, and we're going to have 15 side to side on that same leg. So let's go ahead and start with our right leg. Core is, again, nice and tight. We're not letting our back sway here. We're just warming up that hip and that glute. 15 here. If you can't do a full 15, cut it down. Good. Switch sides when you're ready, or stay on that same leg, but just turn sides. And then over to that left leg. And make sure again to get side to side. last one, guys. For those of you guys watching, bring it down to the floor. You've got 15 glute bridges with a pause. Make sure those heels are right underneath those knees. We're going to lift up, squeeze those glutes up top. All right. So for those of you guys who are ready to go, I'm going to get my stuff ready here. Again, make sure you've got a stable surface near you or a stool. Water bottle also is preferred. I'm going to go over all the exercises. Dirty 30 is 30 reps of each exercise. Depending on what the exercise is, sometimes we'll split it 15-15 on each leg. So go ahead and practice these with me. Make sure they feel comfortable for you. If you're doing this later on your own on YouTube or after I post this video, you're more than welcome to just skip past the ones that you know and just be able to see a demo of the ones that you don't know, okay? So first one is all legs, dirty 30 legs. We're going to start off with 30 sumo squats. Now, take your normal squat. We're going to spread that a little wider, still keeping our chest up nice and tall. Toes are slightly out here, and we're going to drop it down into a wider sumo squat, okay? So those are going to be 30 nice squats. We want to make sure that those knees aren't caving or going too far out, okay? We want to keep that chest up. Then 30 reverse lunges. I'm going to do 15 on one leg, 15 on the other. If you need to, hold on to a wall, but we're going to take one leg back, stay on that same leg, 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Now, I don't want these just a toe tap. I really want you to drop that leg back and dip it down. If you can't do reverse, do forward. Curtsy squats. If you don't know what a curtsy squat is, that's where you take one leg behind you at an angle and you dip down into that squat. You're going to feel a lot of this in your glute. We're going to do 30 alternating, so 15 each leg. You're going to drop a leg back, get a nice glute burn. Then you have 30 squat pulses. These are a normal squat, so not as wide as before. We're going to stay low, and you're going to have 30 beautiful pulses, making sure to step back in those heels. Then 30 side lunges, pretty explanatory here. Make sure you keep those toes forward. You're going to take whatever leg you're starting out, bringing that knees behind your toes. We're sinking back in our heels, and our other leg is straight. Then we're going to step it in. You can either do 15 on one side and then switch, or 30 alternating, your choice. Then 30 single leg glute bridges. Kind of like what we just did, except one leg is going to be up in the air. The other foot's on the floor. You're going to have 15 and then switch sides. If those are too hard for you, you're going to do regular glute bridges 30 at once. And I know, we're almost there. There's a lot. 30 step ups. This is where your little step comes into play. If you're worried, keep a wall near you. I've got an alternative for you if you need. But simple step up. We're just going to step up on that leg and then right back down, okay? So we're staying on the same leg and then coming back down. If you want to make this one harder, you're going to step up, drive the knee of the opposite leg and back down. And then finally, last but not least, is a 30-second wall sit. Make sure you've got a wall nearby. You're going to make sure those legs are parallel with the floor, and you're just going to hold 30 seconds. You will have to time this. We're going to be at different times here. You can make this one harder by doing calf raises in that wall sit position. So hopefully some of you guys will try that out. Let's get ready to go. Make sure you've got your music on. I will have some music on in the background. Probably pretty quiet. You're going to just follow through. I post it in the description if you can't remember. Or you can have the WOD picture that I posted on Facebook. You can have that for reference pulled up on your phone. Whatever works for you. I'm going to go at my own pace. We're probably going to end at different times. We'll take a rest break after, and then we'll start some core, okay? So let's get our music going. Got mine up on the TV here. All right, guys. So starting with those sumo squats in 3, 2, And 1. Here we go. 30 sumo squats. A little wider than normal. Let's step it back here. And I'm going at a nice pace. You don't have to go super fast. And you've got 30 reverse lunges, 15 each leg. You can do 30 alternating or 15 on one side. Make sure they're not just toe taps here. They might have been faster than me on those. That's okay. We're on a curtsy squat. Remember, you can alternate these if you want. Taking that leg back at an angle. All right, squat pulses if you're with me. Come on. Just little. I feel it. Oh my goodness. If you're wondering why I'm getting so tired, I did a workout earlier. All right, keep it going, guys. Had a pop-up here. All right, after those pulses, side lunges. You can do 30 alternating or 15 each side. Remember, again, sit back in those heels. Where am I at? All right, 30 single leg glute bridges on the floor. I'm onto those step ups. I realize I didn't give an alternative for this one, guys. If you want, you can just step forward and add a knee lift. That'll be your step up without it, okay? The knee lift is optional here. Pushing through that heel. If you're faster than me, you've got that 30-second wall sit. After those step ups, remember you can add that calf raise. Remember to take a rest as you guys need it. All right, I'm on my 30 seconds. Wall sit. If you're already done, take a rest break. All right, guys, keep going. If you're not done yet, finish up. Stay strong. If you are done, grab a drink. In about a minute, oop, I forgot to look at my time. Took me. All right, so about 7 minutes to like 7 minutes, 30 seconds when I stopped it. It's a quick little leg burn. If you take longer, no big deal. We've got core coming up next. I'll give it about another minute, and then we're going to bust through some core. So if you're waiting, just make sure you've got some space on the floor. You can move that stool out of the way. You won't need any equipment for core, just a mat. All right, about 30 more seconds. I'm going to start demoing all the core. I've got some people joining, which is awesome. If you're joining, we haven't started core yet, so it's perfect timing. You missed the leg portion, but you can always do that after class. So we're getting ready to get started with demoing the core exercises. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to start explaining. If you're finishing up, keep finishing the legs. We've got dirty 30 core. So I'm going to bust through these, and then the same thing. You're going to go at your own pace. So we have 30 standing crunches, 15 each. I'm going to show you modified version and advanced. So modified, you're reaching up, and you're going to bring those hands to your knee. Squeezing in that core, keeping it nice and tight. That's modified. You'd be doing 15. If you want to make it harder, you're going to jump that knee in toward your hands. 15 one side, 15 the other, okay? I'm pretty tired. You'll probably just see me do the modified. Then you have 30 downward dog crunches. Mute this for a second so you guys can hear me. 30 downward dog crunches. So we're going to push ourselves to downward dog. One leg's up straight. You're going to drive that knee in toward your chest. Back up. So you've got 15 on one side. And you guessed it, 15 on the other. You can take a little break in between them. If that is too hard for you, you can just do a plank and just drive that knee in. You don't have to do the downward dog portion or that lift if it's uncomfortable. But I promise it'll really work your abs. Then you have 30 alternating clapping sit-ups. So you're going to lay flat on the floor in a star position. If you guys have never done these before, you're going to use your arms, throw your body up, and underneath one leg, you're going to clap, come back down, alternate legs. 2, 3, all the way up to 30. It is tough, okay? That clap makes you squeeze your abs a little tighter. So if you can't keep your upper body off the floor, just lift your leg and just add that clap. Then you have 30 cross-body crunches, 15 on each side. So that's where you're going to bring one leg over, kind of like we're doing a glute stretch. And you're going to have one hand behind your head, opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're going to do 15 nice crunches on one side, 15 on the other. Add a little pause, a little squeeze on those abs. Then 30 flutter kicks. If you're not great with flutter kicks, count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're great with flutter kicks, you want to challenge yourself, go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, all the way up to 30, okay? Hands are going to be underneath your bottom. You can either have your head up or down, whatever you're comfortable with, and we're going to flutter those legs. Beginner, you're up higher. Advanced, you're down lower. We don't want to feel straight in our low back. And then last but not least, Russian twist, but I'm going to make them a little harder for you guys. We're going to be shoulders pulled back at an angle, heels up for advance, heels down for modified, and you're going to twist and pause. Twist, pause. So each one's going to count as a rep. So 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 30. So we've got about 7 minutes left in class, which is perfect. We won't do a big long cool down or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully you feel rested up now. Remember, we're starting those standing crunches. So get ready. All right, you can have that jump if you want. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Make sure to switch sides. Woo. All right, 30 downward dog crunches, 15 each side. I'm going to take a little break for a second. Switch sides when you're ready. Remember, modified as a plank with a mountain climber. If you wanted some arms, there you go. All right, 30 alternating clapping sit-ups. Remember, modified, you don't come all the way off the ground. Really add that clap. Exhale all the way up. Taking a little breather, halfway. Come on, guys, we're struggling together. We've got this. You might have already beat me. Oh, my abs are sore this week. All right, I believe I've got cross-body crunches after, 15 on each side. Overlap that leg. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, 15 each. Woo! After those clapping sit-ups, you should feel that burn. After crossbody, you got 30 flutter kicks. Remember, you can count 1, 1, 2, 2, or you can just go all the way up if flutter kicks are harder for you. I'll probably do that. All right, last but not least, Russian twist. Guys, we're going to add that pause. If you're already there, heels down, modified, heels up harder, pull those shoulders back, let's go. Adding that pause. All right, I finished here at 5:15. If you're still finishing up, take your time here, guys. I'm going to do some stretching. I'm going to close out of a little pop-up here. All right. So finish up. After, you can always follow along with the core stretches when you're done. We've got just a minute left, so we're not going to do much. Just stomach down on the floor, hands underneath those shoulders. Nice and easy up for Cobra. Oh my gosh, my abs really feel this. You guys might have been laughing at me. I am so sore this week. My legs, my arms, my core. Take it back. Child's pose, reach forward. Walk those hands to the right, left hand over right. Over to the other side. And last one, bring it on all fours. Give me 5. Cat cows, nice and easy. Last one. This is my final wrap. All right, guys. It's been wonderful doing this 30-30 WOD with you. Let's turn this down a little bit. If you made it only for half of it, maybe you could only do legs or just core. I've got the new Facebook Live, so I can't really see who joins anymore unless you comment. Right now, I can't see anybody in the comments here, so please drop one if you did the class. I appreciate it. Again, I apologize if my sound is kind of echoey. That's my laptop right now. Make sure to drink plenty of water. This is a great WOD that you can do on your own later in the week. If you just need a quick workout, obviously you guys saw it didn't take that long a time, especially that core burn. Hopefully you felt it. It was tougher than normal. Have a good rest of your guys' night if you're going out for dinner or anything like that. And I will see you. We'll have yoga posted for tomorrow. Thanks, guys.